Welcome in, everybody. Best ball on call. We're going to be getting into the underdog streets this evening. Probably a big board. I'm thinking that's what we'll be doing. Seems to be what everybody's doing these days. So if you're in here and you'd like to join, we'll be doing one here in a couple minutes. Anybody that would like to join, you're free to do so here. Let's see what kind of numbers we got on the big board. We're at 37% full. Combine this weekend. Going to be having some more information coming out. Let's see what's going on here. Anybody wants to get in, you're free to do so if you want to join in with me. Waiting on one, so anybody that wanted to, you will be free to do so. Let's see who's in here. Anybody fun? Yeah, maybe I like that better. For the time being, let's do that. What we got in here? Floyd, Wrecking Paul. Oh, we got Super Shorty, Steph Miller in here at the 6-hole. Nobody else that I see off the top of my head. What's happening, Steph? If you're listening, just wanted to say hello, and you're doing a great job on everybody's shows you've been sitting in on recently. Hey, what's happening, PPR Tyler? What's happening, buddy? Figured we'd get a little late night one in before bed. Everybody else is doing it. Why not? Influencer 101. What do you know? Maybe you made that happen, Tyler. I don't know. All the way up to the top, we're taking Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Probably one of the two. You see my ranks over there, what I got versus ADP. And we'll just build a Jamar Chase out from the start. Let everybody else go do their thing. What's happening, Tyler? Been grinding. Anybody watch and check out PPR Tyler channel over there? He's been doing a good dig on all the rookie running backs lately and some good scouting tape on all those guys if you want to check that out before the combine, if you want to make your bets prior to who's going to rise up the boards. I could pull this up for you guys in case anybody else wants to watch that. Not that I really think anybody's going to care at this point in time. A lot of people throwing the running backs up. I'm a little skeptical of that. Saquon, that's a lot of carries. And I mean, obviously we saw how good it is, but a lot of carries. Justin Jefferson, that always feels good when JJ feels good when he falls back there to 5. I wonder how the Puka news is going to shake out this side of the board over here. All the Stafford stuff going on. A lot of interest. I really wonder if Stafford's even going to be. That seems like a hard thing to do if you're the Rams, is to move off of him when you're that close. They were playing the NFC Championship game last year. Seems like that's a tough thing to do. I mean, I get that you're getting older and you've got a good reset on the team. You know, your defense has gotten younger, but it's so hard. It's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. That's hard to move off of. I mean, I can see why you do it if you're the Lions, I guess. You had to reset your team, but look at they loaded back up. Like they get 2 firsts and 2 seconds out of it. So, and Goff. Not that he's like a game breaker or anything, but seems extremely serviceable when you're scoring 40 touchdowns. Puka falls to 10. A little bit of a Nico fall there. Isn't his ADP a little bit lower than that? I thought his was around 8. See what the late night boards want to present us. This is the part where it gets interesting too. Like, how much do you want to fade CMC and Derrick Henry in this range? It's a young man's game. They're both getting a little bit older. But you also saw with Derrick Henry on probably the best offense he's worked on his entire career, what it looks like. Not that I'm banking on either one of them making their way back to me here. But CMC here in the second round, in the event that he's CMC of old or 90% of it from where he was at the 101 last year, that's a pretty good discount. If he's dust, then it's a hell of a landmine. Guess it depends how you want to play it. I was thinking earlier too, I wonder if with Neighbors and you got Neighbors and AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb all being from the NFC East going fairly early and usually towards the right side of the board. I wonder if Jaden Daniels' ADP is going to settle over here somewhere just for the week 17 correlation. Random thought earlier that I had running through my mind. Brock Bowers at 19 with CeeDee Lamb. Don't hate that, Steph. I like what you're up to there. Brock's such an interesting click there in the second round, especially the way the tight ends are now. It's like you either take McBride or Bowers early or you just chase him down the board. This guy don't want me stacking out Cincinnati, which is fine. ADPs, you can see I've got my big board rankings up there. I haven't done a lot of them yet. That's why these exposures aren't very high yet. But I have fallen into Garrett Wilson a lot of times in the third there, it seems like. Oh, at the turn here, we've got Ja'Marr Chase. I think JT's an auto click there with that fall. Terry McLaurin's interesting. Yeah, let's do those two. I don't hate that. Puts us in line for Jaden Daniels if he gets back. Who knows what they're going to do on their wide receiver room because everybody's a free agent. So we'll see how this is going. Does open you up to some later wide receivers that could end up there potentially, right? Back to the board. Sorry about that for the viewing audience. See, Garrett Wilson. That's why I feel like I've fallen into him a lot there at the turn if I end up early here. Third round gets to be interesting where people will start to peck away at the hero quarterbacks if they want to. I'm not really expecting Jaden to make it back. If he does, maybe I'll take it. I don't know. It's a little tough when you already made a running back deviation. Breece Hall seems to fall a little bit sometimes over here too. I've got him at 41, I think it was. Yeah, I believe it was 41 a couple drafts ago. That's the end of that. Curious to see what ADPs after. I wonder if Ladd will fall down some if the Chargers add a tight end or wide receiver in the draft. But I don't see him falling probably past the middle of the third. So I feel like Ladd will probably be parked somewhere in this. Ladd might actually be somebody that gets bumped up later towards Best Ball Mania or something if he falls in here just to make unique combos. I guess people could have been doing that already, though. DJ Moore's another interesting one. I always think about taking over here at the 2-3 turn just to push him up because it gets you more into the Chicago sweepstakes. Sometimes I'll pull him up here into the Justin Jefferson range too to get yourself into an NFC North thing there between Jefferson and DJ Moore. Rome usually falls back this way. Something to think about. My ranks, I haven't moved them around a lot with ADP. I'll bump some people up or down just based on if I feel like stacking them with their quarterbacks, but they're pretty in line, and I think I'll keep them there until after the combine. You've got your end of the draft where everybody will pull up whoever they want. Josh Allen, the first one with Nico and Ashton Genty. Interesting. And there's our first two of the elite quarterbacks. That'll be another interesting conversation this year. Where's the elite quarterback tier? Where's the break there? You feel like Josh Allen, Lamar, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, maybe in there? We'll see what these teams do in the next couple weeks here. Let the board start moving around. Mike Evans just feels like he is going to get parked right there. I feel like when I'm there, I click him a lot. Baker with the stacking option later, and usually over here it ends up you end up taking a running back or something early, and he's just a good floor play. It feels like. There's Rome. So this Bad Bueno is definitely into the Bears thing over there. Jaden Daniels goes at 42. Was not expecting him to get back. To me at 48, I'll start thinking about what we want to do here. I guess we get Burrow queued up. I don't think I'll take him here. That seems early. Probably push him back around. Rashee Rice, if I feel like it. That is quite the fall on Jalen Hurts, isn't it? Yeah. 5-pick discount in the 4th. Maybe if he's there, I'll think about that. I hate to make another deviation already, but might not be the worst thing ever. Joe Burrow there. Nope. See if you come back. We'll take that. Jonathan Taylor and Chuba Hubbard there. A little interesting fall on the 2 running backs. Probably go with a bimodal or a double hero build here and ignore them for a little bit. We got wide receivers we can get into here. Quarterback stacking options late, or Burrow if he gets back, and if not, we'll play it a different way. See what the room gives us, and sorry about that. Not used to having viewing audience, so there you guys go. Let's see what you guys are up to over here. Well, I got you here. Check out bestballoverlay.com. You can see, well, you can't see it from there, but I can pull up. If I can see the thing, my camera is directly in the way right now. I wonder if I pull it up like that, it'll show up. There we go. You can see your player exposures here. Like, for instance, if I have Taylor in the big board, or I guess I should do Jonathan Taylor. Haven't taken him in the big board yet, so it shows I haven't taken him yet. And you can see once your player exposures, once they fill in there, you can see what sort of combinations you have. All that available over on bestballoverlay.com. Check them out. You get all your player exposures and stuff. You can keep combinations in order. It'll refresh as you're doing it. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of these yet, so don't have a lot of players in there yet. I've only done, I think, 10 of the big boards. I was waiting for more information until after the draft. Let's get this right out of the way over there. Back to the board for you guys. Devontae Adams goes there. Burrow goes at 53. Wasn't expecting him to come back, but if he did, I'd take him. You get your Marion Hampton start. That's the first after Ashton Jeanty, first rookie running back to go off the board there. Then you're playing the hits over here with Monty and Kamara. And you get back into an interesting wide receiver range over here where people that have made all their little jumps over here at quarterback and whatnot will need more wide receivers again. Oh, Steph over there. Yeah, I like that. J-Mo and Marion Hampton. Steph, we can be battling over Geno then here. That could be a possibility. Because I'm already locked out of 2 of my quarterbacks. But we'll chase him down the board if we have to. Do something crazy at the end if you need to. Sutton and Judy over here. Don't hate that wide receiver room with Jeanty and Josh Allen, Mike Evans, Addison, Nico Collins. It gives you a little bit of optionality later. Let's see if I can make, if that's any bigger, does that help you guys out at all? Maybe a little bit better, huh? Still see everything there? Hopefully it's a little bit better for you guys. Still see the whole board. Yeah, it's probably a little bit better, huh? Oh, I gotta try and stay awake for these late night streams. Alarm clock going off at 5 in the morning makes it a little bit more of a difficult thing. But I'm here for you guys. Trying to fill all the hours a day with these drafts for you. Seems like everybody always got one they want to jump in, myself included. I can't when I'm firewalled at work, so I got to do it when I get off work. And I'm grinding these late night hours with you guys and gals. Jaden Reed, Travian Henderson. There's our third rookie running back there. I don't think I'll be getting back into the running back sweepstakes after taking too early over here. Luther Burden's interesting. How high up he'll go on the boards. Staff double rookie running backs. I like it, especially if this running back class is going to be good. Let's see what we're getting back into over here when it gets back to us. Godwin seems like he'd be a fun click with our team there. Don't know where he could end up. Ridley could give us some quarterback options. I love how all the San Francisco wide receivers are piled up all together right by each other. Ayuk, Jennings, Pearsall, 73, 75, 72 is what I have, and they go 75, 74, 81. Calvin Ridley there. I could make a bet. I could thin it out. I could go two of them. Mahomes, not much of it. I mean, that's right at ADP. Thinking like Ayuk there. Yeah, let's have some fun, right? Ayuk, Mecca Egbuka. So at the turn, 6-7 turn, we are currently at a 1 or a 0-2-5. Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Chuba Hubbard, Brandon Ayuk, Emeka Egbuka, which we're just going to roll the dice and see where he ends up. This is what's fun about doing these pre-draft is you don't know what these teams are thinking. You might have an idea. You might have an idea. You might not. Juwan Jennings is also interesting there. See, Ayuk and Jennings, I feel like any of them, Ayuk, Jennings, and Ricky Pearsall could all get flipped in here. They could all be right. They could all be wrong. Motor skills are falling off here. Old man's getting tired. We're going to grind through this, though. Khalil Shakir, till Kimmy didn't get stacked with Josh Allen. Jalen McMillan's also interesting in this range in case Godwin doesn't come back. It's funny how they've kind of parked themselves right by each other in ADP with the uncertainty who will be back there. I feel like Godwin, kind of like the Matt Stafford thing, it's hard to move on from him, but they do have Mike Evans and drafted McMillan. Godwin can end up somewhere fun. We could chase the quarterbacks down the board here since we didn't push them up. We do have Purdy. If we think about him, if the price is right, getting back here. 98, doubt he makes it, but we'll see. Don't hate the running back room. Wide receiver room, depending on what Washington does. You know, how much volume is Terry still going to get? That is always the interesting thing there. Sorry about that. Forget about the viewing audience sometimes. Somebody holler at me in the chat if I don't have the board up. I want to watch as much as you guys do. I'm just thinking on my feet here and giving you guys my thoughts out loud. Mahomes falls to 83, so it's about half the run. I think he was 73 at ADP. Pearsall makes it all the way back there. How soon will we see Brock Purdy go? We know that everybody else just went in, all of his stacking partners went in through there. Debo's there. Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings. Pearsall's behind him, so you only got to dodge a couple of them. If not, then we just grab somebody else and go on about our business. Curious to see if Jonnu, if what Miami does in the draft. The guy with Mike Evans does not take, he takes Patrick Mahomes on the fall and doesn't take Baker Mayfield pushed around the corner. Everybody's got their own thing, I guess. I guess that to do something different, I could see why that would be a thing. Matthew Golden. Purdy, if he's there, will probably be the pick. I might take him at 97, just push him down around. But we've got optionality here. 2 more wide receivers to throw in the queue there. Steph Jared Goff to stack up because, yeah, she had JMO. I don't hate that. Is she playing nice with me? No, I guess she didn't have any of the San Fran pieces. That's why I wonder if this guy right here is just planning on taking, because he knows probably that Purdy won't come back at 98, so he might just take him at 95. Always these little intricacies that you're watching out for on the draft board when these, especially with the ADPs piled up where they're all right by each other. These 4 San Fran, well, Debo's probably on his way out in San Fran, but 3 of them still piled up right next to her. This guy goes Kyler, so quarterback's getting forced, kind of getting your hand forced at quarterback here. Wouldn't be surprised if Purdy goes there. I also have 2 more in the queue. I'll just fire off. Not even worry about it. Do I want to take a tight end there? That's kind of interesting. Maybe. He goes Jaylen Warren. I will see your Jaylen Warren. Do I want to take Tyler Warren there, though? Yeah, that's fun. Why not? We'll go Purdy, Tyler Warren. I could have pushed Purdy around the corner, just take him on the next pick. But we're at a 1-2-5-1. Purdy stacked with Ayuk, hopefully. Tyler Warren at pick 97. Brock Purdy, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard. Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf. Ayuk, Emeka Buka, Tyler Warren. Rookie wide receiver, rookie tight end. Not saying it's right or wrong, but it's something to do. Cooper Kupp goes the pick after. So maybe this guy was thinking the same thing I was. I mean, it's 2 more deviations there, but I hopefully am safe at 5 wide receivers already. I feel like that should be okay. Through 9, yeah, I feel like we'll be all right. See what the board presents us on the way back. This is saying that Ayuk will return and be healthy and will still be an integral cog of the 49ers offense. Tyler Warren, that's saying he's going to go to a good landing spot. I mean, you got the Colts would definitely be in play. Maybe the Broncos if he goes early. I don't know. I mean, Colston Loveland, where'd he go? He didn't go yet. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Does Colston Loveland flip Tyler Warren in ADP? I just wanted to push him back because I didn't think there was a chance in hell that he's going to come back to 120. And I don't have a tight end yet. You don't necessarily know where he's going, but you can just grab a quarterback later and hope he stacks up. Nice little wide receiver run. Shaheed was another one I thought about. I saw a news blurb earlier that said they were looking at bringing Derek Carr back. So maybe the Saints aren't in play for as much of a quarterback as we thought previously. We got 6 people watching live. If you're in the chat and you want me to review your team afterwards or anything, let me know. Well, I've got you here. If I could get you to toss a like on the stream and turn on the notification bell, because I'm not giving much of a warning. I don't know when I'll have time to draft these, but if you want to jump in, draft with me, anything like that, you are free to do so. Turn on notifications and you'll know when I'm going live, because I don't know when I'm going live, but you can be a part of the action if you want. Just like it says on the screen there, for live drafts, hit that little notification bell. Also, like it says on the screen there, check out Best Ball Overlay. You can pull up your player exposures if you can see them and grab them and you don't put your camera right in the fucking way of them. You can always do that. Get the other board popped up over there for myself so I can watch that, and you guys get this one. So you can see there in the see it shows big. Is that big board, little board percentages there? I think that's what that is. I'll have to ask Pat. I haven't really messed with it a lot yet. Haven't done a lot of teams yet, but I'm guessing that's what that is. Little running back run there at the start of the 10th. The only one that's really kind of interesting what might happen there is Najee. These guys, I don't know how much I like DeAndre Swift banking on what Ben Johnson's going to do there. Who knows? Maybe DeAndre Swift's part of his plans after all. Jordan Love and Justin Herbert. So we're getting a little bit of a quarterback run. As I say that, Dak falls off to stack with CeeDee Lamb there at 6. Good job, Steph. I like what you're up to. Jared Goff and Dak. Stacked them both up, J-Mo and Goff. Dak and CeeDee Lamb. I like what you're up to. I got to like what I'm up to, though, over here. We've got Brock Purdy by ADP. There's the range we're at. Keenan Allen would be fun. Keon Coleman goes there. Don't hate Keenan Allen. I don't hate Trey Harris. Are we into anything that crazy over here that I need to jump here? I don't think so. Drake May wrapped around the corner. Yeah, let's do this. Go Drake May. And we're just going to take Keenan Allen and see where he ends up. We could use a little bit of a what if he ends up in New England or something? What if they sign him as a wide receiver? It seems like a good pick there. Mecca Igbuka, if New England drafts him. Just gonna take them all and we'll see what else. We got back stacking options with we got a bunch of back stacking options with Drake May too. Pop Douglas, Jalen Polk, if you feel like it, maybe Antonio Gibson, Kayshon Boutte. Yeah, those are all things you can think about here later with New England. And you can see with the Best Ball Overlay, they'll all get correlated and highlighted in that box there for you. Shows you there how Drake May is highlighted with the box. Any of his potential stacking partners, when they show up on the board, will then also be highlighted as well. You can see Garando there because he's matched up with Purdy. Just giving you guys some of the visual optics of what's going on here. I'm probably not going to take any of these guys soon, but I just throw them in the queue so I don't forget about them now that I took May. I didn't want to go another running back yet. I kind of went too early with Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard. Figured get away from that for a little while and maybe pepper a few. I think that'd be a 5 running back build with what I'm doing there. I'm actually pretty good. Yeah, we'll see where we can get into with the quarterbacks and whatnot. But we'll worry about that here in about 5 minutes when it gets back to us. Until then, board's here for you guys and gals. Anything you think I'm doing, you want to tell me I'm stupid over here if I should have done something different, you can fire away. You are not going to hurt my feelings, and I'm always open to criticism and or new thought processes. If there's something maybe you think I should have done different, if there's something you do differently, entirely open to it. I'm somewhat new to this myself, only started doing it last year. But there's some super sharp minds in this industry that if you follow them, Steph Miller over here in the 6 hole being one of them, you'll learn a lot and you can figure out what you need to be doing in drafts like this. Definitely an interesting thing, a little bit different than your dynasty and redraft leagues, a little bit different of a ideal roster construction and whatnot. But you see where you're going. At the turnover here, Travis Hunter. It's interesting with him too, what he's going to be doing at the combine and how teams are viewing him currently. Tajay Spears, Isaiah Likely, Tua, Christian Kirk, and Romeo Doubs, Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram's always interesting because people will take T-Law here and then try and backstack him right away with Ingram. But he's also a potential cut candidate. So that's another interesting thing. Leggett, Hollywood Brown. Maybe. I think Rico's an interesting pick there. Not that I don't think Dallas brings anybody in, but in the event that they don't and bring him back, I don't. These are things that you don't think these teams will do, but then you watch Jerry not sign a running back last year. So I mean, does anything surprise you? It wouldn't me. Xavier Lee there. Don't hate any of these running backs in this range, and that's kind of nice because I wouldn't mind a running back. Oh, Anthony Richardson's also interesting, isn't he? Just take him and worry about that later. Hollywood Brown. That was also a pick, I thought. Do I just double up 2 running backs there? I don't necessarily hate it. Yep. I think it's a spot in the draft where we're going to do that. It's also leverage on the Bucky drafter right there. Was Bucky at one after me? Sure, I'll take Rachaad White there. 2, 4, 6, 1 through the start of the 13th round. We currently have Brock Purdy, Drake May, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Rachaad White, Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Ayuk, Emeka Egbuka, Keenan Allen, Tyler Warren. Brock Purdy stacked up with Ayuk and Drake May naked currently, but we've got options later if I feel like dipping my toes into that. Cam Ward goes the pick after. Yeah, I mean, I could have thought about a quarterback there, but I took, 1 at 8 and 1 at 10. I feel like if I'm taking a third, it's going to be way late. Just because you've got 2 people that should be pretty locked in starters, you're not really worried about finding your third one. Yeah, in this contest, you want to avoid zeros, but I don't hate those 2 quarterbacks, and you can just fill out the rest of the roster. If anything, that's a third quarterback in like the 14th round plus, maybe 15th plus. See Anthony Richardson, that can definitely be a thought there, and you can stack him with Tyler Warren, but Anthony Richardson hasn't shown me a whole lot that says he's capable of finding Tyler Warren, if that's the case. We'll see what everyone else is thinking about. The quarterback market's very interesting right now with all the rumors between Stafford and Aaron Rodgers and Sam Darnold and the rookies and what's going to happen here in a few weeks. Good little running back. See, those are all the running backs I was thinking about, and 2 in there. Trey Benson, Tyler Algier, Ray Davis, all like super contingent upside. All also, Benson not as much, but Algier and Ray Davis definitely had their own work last year as well. Steph, leaning into the rookie running back class, are you? I've got a couple like this. It's fun. Definitely Marion Hampton, Caleb Johnson, Devin Neal, Dylan Sampson. There's 4 of them. If they're good, then, I mean, that team's going to smash. Cedric Tillman and Jerome Ford, they seem to be paired up together because I don't know if that's just people wanting to push the Browns all the way down the board and they end up together. I like Jalen right here as a later pick. I don't know that I would do it with Achane. I mean, unless you want the whole, you could do that, I guess, just take the whole Miami backfield. But if they bring someone else in, that's kind of interesting. They do have an opening now that Mostert, they said they were going to let him go or whatever. Ollie Gordon there. See, now they're starting to see. I wonder if Steph would have taken Ollie Gordon if he made it back, just to hook up the rookie running back build a little bit more. Move there. It's going to be coming back to our pick 2461 currently. This will probably be a 5 running back build, and I might just pepper some wide receivers and tight end. Do I have a? Oh, I could take Garendo and stop at 5 there. Another little interesting pocket here. Jalen Coker, Amari Cooper. I like Jalen Coker. If I wonder if the Bryce drafter was hoping he'd make it back. I like that pick, Jeff or Steph. He's definitely interesting. You see people stacking Bryce with Liggett and stuff. I don't even know if I like Liggett as much as Coker now. I feel like you can just take that pick later there. Garendo goes there, so maybe he didn't want me making that. We're not horrible there. Restrepo right at ADP and Hunter Henry. Sure, we can do that. Not hurt my feelings. Both. I mean, it's probably not super unique with Drake May being there. I do have Tyler Warren, and we did get Jonathan Taylor on a little bit of a fall. So yeah, we'll see how this pans out. 2472. Brock Purdy, Drake May, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Rashad White, Jamar Chase, McLaurin Metcalf, Brandon Ayuk, Mecca Egbuka, Keenan Allen, Xavier Restrepo, Tyler Warren, Hunter Henry. Back to the board for the viewing audience. Sorry if I'm not keeping you guys up to date on the draft picks and whatnot. Fairly new to doing this, but we'll get there. See, this is where it's fun. Justin Fields, Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford, all in the same quarterback pocket. If those aren't 3 very different quarterbacks, and this tells you a lot about what's going on. Look at this whole pocket right through here. JJ McCarthy, Anthony Richardson, this is uncertainty central right here is what this is. You know nothing about Cam Ward, minimal about Anthony Richardson, nothing about JJ McCarthy. I mean, we've seen good things about Justin Fields. What did we see about Sam Darnold recently? What did we see about Stafford? I mean, I don't hate, like, you feel like he's going somewhere regardless, somewhere good. Could still be the Rams. Geno, that's interesting. Is he at least stacked? No. I mean, I get it. Steph and I both passed him up, so that tells you what we think. I did bump Drake May up a little bit, though. And I also have my other stack options here. If I want him, Pop Douglas probably come back. I don't know if we'll make it there or not. I'm not going to be mad about losing Pop Douglas if he doesn't. I think Jalen Polk's also interesting. Oh, I'm holding on, guys and gals. I'm getting sleepy. Long day for your boy. Hopefully I can get at least 4 hours of sleep by the time this is done. That'd be ideal. Leaning into the second-year running backs over there. This guy's on a 5 RB build as well. Sorry about scrolling, trying to keep my my thoughts in order a little bit here towards the end of the draft. 2472, don't hate the build. We got 5 picks left. This is where I feel like we built the roster out pretty well where we can make some dart throws here, which is fun to do in the big board because you get 20 rounds worth of doing stupid stuff if you want to. I did have a couple of these that got to like the semis last year, but I think one of them was a Lamar Jackson and JJ McCarthy team, and JJ was a stone 0. So the fact that it made it to the semis was actually, I mean, that's just Lamar carrying it, but it would have been nice to have another bite at the apple there, I guess. Jaden Higgins is in both the Royals and Higgins, both interesting there. I wasn't really good. I made my bets on the rookie wide receivers a little bit earlier in the draft with Restrepo and Igbuka, so I think I would go lean a little bit more into, Pop if he's there, and maybe Jalen Polk. But we'll see. I'm not even banking on Pop making it back. Somebody watching might want him more. And I can't stop you from taking him if you pick before me in the draft board. It's just Jack Betch is also interesting. The Senior Bowl, what was he? Senior Bowl MVP, is that what it was? Both the Iowa State wide receivers. There goes Alec Pierce has been getting some pretty good coach speak there. Thielen coming back for one more year. Harold Fannin. I wonder how he's going to test. What's his weight going to be? Even though he looks like an awesome blocker, like you see the highlight clips when he was going against Abdul Carter, which there was actually some breaking news right there, right before I went live. There's something about he might have to have surgery or something on his foot, or something was going to get pushed back. Pop Douglas would be the one at ADP there. Is there anything else I like here? Pop Douglas will be one. And the other pick will be I don't know that I like it. Maybe I'm going to jump up and no. Let's take Roschon. Maybe fill out my running back room there and just be done with that. I don't think I need another wide. Did that not? It did not take that. I swear I put that up there once before and it did not take that. I'm going to have to watch that on the replay. I don't know what happened there. I swear I set that thing at the top. Okay, we made it back though. 2582 with Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Rachaad White, Roschon. Boy, that scared me a little bit. I didn't like the way that was moving around. I would have taken Michael Wilson, but I don't feel I needed another wide receiver there with already having 8. I feel like my build's good there. We'll take some stabs at maybe another running back, and we'll need our tight end later. But we've got 3 picks left, so we can do whatever we want. We're kind of at the mercy of the room for a minute here. See, both those picks I thought about too, but I didn't like taking a 9th wide receiver there. I felt like I have stacking options if I want that. And I'd be better off playing around in the late tight end game or maybe a quarterback. Take a quarterback here at the turn pick or at the very last pick if I feel like taking one. If one makes it back, that's also interesting because I've got 22 picks here in between them. I'm still curious what happened when I moved Roschon up to the top there. Maybe I didn't drop it in time. I swear I moved that right up at the top, though. Steph took my running back I was going to take if he made back. I thought about taking Tootin there. I was hoping I could push him all the way around. Wasn't sure how hip the room would be. Also, Damian Martinez. I think I know where I found out where the room was. But I don't need a rookie running back really there, I don't think, with Chuba Hubbard and Jonathan Taylor. I've got a couple other spike week potentials in here. I think 5, I'm good. You're welcome for Beischel Tootin, Steph. I got D-Hop in a draft yesterday. I think it was 230 or 231. It was hard to not take him there. Just what I was thinking. Let's see what we got here. A little bit there. And I've got the board up. I was making sure that that didn't move. Never know what sort of new technical difficulties you're going to run into here when you first start streaming. Marshawn Lloyd, he's an interesting one, and Malik Washington. Both Malik, because does he have Jonnu there? Or Tua? Yeah, that's I always think about him with Tua builds because you don't know what Tyreek's going to do. And he actually, I mean, he'll be under contract. He was just a rookie last year. Derek Carr was one I was thinking about taking if he got back to me. Did he stack him with, or did they stack with? See, I was thinking, okay, Olave. I was thinking about Rashid Shaheed earlier when I didn't do that. I might take a quarterback somewhere in here. I think I'm as spread out as I want to be with Pop Douglas, Hunter Henry, and Drake May. Also with two rookie wide receivers that could end up there, and Keenan Allen. Yeah, that's as much as I want to go into the New England bet. We'll play with what the room gives us here. Can I maybe get a quarterback at 240? Boy, I don't know. With Derek Carr and Aaron Rodgers going, we're going to be. There's going to be no quarterbacks left. But I don't know who I would stack somebody with here if I even wanted to take a quarterback. Because you look at the quarterback ADPs, I mean, pull the old dart throw. There's that. Seems like everybody's doing it. Maybe. I'll take that in consideration. What do we got here? If it gets there, I might do that. Might do that 217. We got 3 picks to find out if I'll be doing that 217. I will not be doing that 217. Because Sawyer Carlson decided I will not be doing that 217. Elijah Arroyo goes there. We got Tyler Higbee and Chig. I wasn't going to go more into that New England bet there. What do we got at quarterbacks? Push it all the way around. Take our third tight end there, even though I want to try and push him. I feel like he'll never make it back. God, I hate the quarterbacks there. I hate them. Yeah, I'm pushing it all the way back. We're going to run with a 2 quarterback build, if anything. What should we get here? Maybe another running back in here. Woody Marks or Brashard Smith? We'll take Woody Marks because the ADP thing. I've already taken a couple of them. We'll see what happens. Pass catching back, so that's definitely going to be the end of the running backs there. Thought about Brashard Smith. Let's see if I get a quarterback to fall all the way back at. If not, then I'll just make it a 9 wide receiver build and we'll run thin with Drake May and Brock Purdy. Would have taken Jackson Dart, I think, where he was. I missed him by 3 picks there. Nothing you can do about that, though. Push the quarterbacks down. I had to push May up there. I pushed Purdy there to stack him. But when you're on the left side of the board here, you saw what happened. Carr, Rodgers, Dart. I'll see if I can get maybe Kirk. But even Kirk looks like staying in Atlanta unless they just wait to move him at the draft, which not all the realm of possibilities. Maybe Kirk comes back. Maybe I don't even take another quarterback. A little bit of a fun team, though. Brock Purdy, Drake May, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Rashad White, Roshan, Woody Marks. A little bit of late running back mystery here. 144 on, I took 4 of them. Before 50, I took 2 of them. Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Brandon Ayuk, Egbuka, Keenan Allen, Restrepo, Pop Douglas, Tyler Warren, Hunter. Took 2 rookie tight ends, which, I mean, if the strength of this class is the running backs and the tight ends, then either Steph or I should be in good shape because she's got a lot of the rookie running backs. I pushed you DJ Giddens there. I thought, or no, you pushed him this way. You took him before. I was thinking about taking him. I sent him that. Yeah, you definitely leaned into that rookie running back class. I like it. A good sprinkle of the rookie wide receiver at the end too. Yeah, that's the word. Is that's the running backs and tight ends in this class. So hopefully, one of us is right, Steph. I mean, you got your other tight ends in here too, but that's a nice little rookie running back room you did there. I really like drafting out of like 5 and 6 currently. Just seems like you can build some fun stuff. The turns I don't like as much right now. One isn't great. I almost like the back half turn before the front half turn more the way the drafts fall right now. Like, I don't hate this team, but you get a little wonky at quarterback sometime on the left side of the board, I feel like. Gabe Davis, Diami Brown. That's the other thing about Washington's quarterback situation is almost everybody's a free agent besides Terry, so they're probably bringing someone in or drafting someone or both. Don't know who, but we're going to find out shortly. Oh, what we got? 14 people watching. Seems like enough where I could throw it out there, ask you guys to go ahead and hit the like. You want me to keep firing off these drafts, and if you want to join in, because I don't know what hours I'll be doing this. I'll try and get more of a set schedule, but I can't promise that'll be a thing. Hit that notification bell down on the bottom, and you'll be able to jump in with me if you want to draft these teams. Also, check out bestballoverlay.com, and you can get the tool for drafting your teams there. They'll show up your percentages, what percent you drafted them, how much they've spent, and you can pull these up by your teams, your dollar amount, and what percent you draft them in each contest. Sorry about not having that up for the viewing audience. I was trying to show other people's stuff. Ray McLeod, Taj Brooks, estimate. Russell Wilson goes here. Russ was one I was thinking about taking if he maybe made it back. Did he go with the Vegas Raiders stack there with Shedeur Sanders and Russ with Mahomes? 4 quarterbacks, huh? Did I see that right? Mahomes, Josh Allen. He just didn't want me to have Russ. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. I don't know that I would take a 4th quarterback, but I'm not saying it can't work. LaQuint Allen, yes. I love this running back room, Steph. What'd you go, 6 rookie running backs? 7? Yeah, I'm a fan. Will Shipley, Jahan Dotson. I'm a quarterback, I think, here at the end. If there's one. That could be a fun pick as the last one, huh? What if he jumps up? What if he has a good combine? What if somebody's forced to take him? It's him or Kirk, and I don't know which one. Which one's right? I've got 2 solidified starters. Let's do something stupid with the last pick there. Oh, shit. I probably won't. Completed. Big board. There's the team right there. Brock Purdy, Drake May, Tyler Shuck. I believe that's how you say his name. Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Rashad White, Roshan Johnson, Woody Marks. 3683. Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Ayuk, Mecca Egbuka, Keenan Allen, Xavier Restrepo, Demario Douglas, Tyler Warren, Hunter Henry, Mason Taylor leaned into the rookie tight end room, rookie tight end class, probably potentially being strong. Hoping that's the case. Rookies, we got Mason Taylor, Tyler Warren, Restrepo, and Egbuka. Woody Marks, the only rookie running back. Tyler Shuck, rookie quarterback. Tried to space that out a little bit and not get so heavy into the rookies, but I think we'll be all right. I did like Steph's team. Where's that at? There, right there. Yeah, look at that rookie running back room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All rookie running backs. That's awesome. That's fun because your wide receiver room is going to be good. I mean, look at CeeDee Lamb, Jackson Smith and Jigba, JMO. Definitely good spike week players in there. And then with Brock Bowers and Jake Ferguson, what do you want? I mean, I like that team. Definitely fun. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. If you'd like, hit the like button for me, notification bell, so you can come out, check out Best Ball Overlay while we've got you here. You can get the correlation tool and everything. You also, if you want to play an underdog, use that promo code at the top left there, Tika144. We'll get you up to $1,000 match, so you can draft as often as you like with me. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. This has been Best Ball on Call. I'm your host, Anthony. Have a fantastic evening, or at this point, morning.